Welcome to New York City, home of Pizza Rat, Subway Rat, and Escalator Rat. This is a town of rats, and those rats have to be studied by people with flashlights. One of those people is rodentologist Bobby Corrigan.
I'm an urban rodentologist, so I study just the rodents of cities.
Nobody knows exactly how many rats there are in the city, but it's estimated that there could be millions. And that's great news because the more rats you have, the better. I'm totally kidding, obviously. It's hard to imagine a creature that's more despised than a street rat, but is it really their fault? Rats carry some pretty gnarly diseases like E. coli, Salmonella, and West Nile virus, as well as rat bite fever, which, despite how it sounds, was not an obscure 50s dance craze. In 2014, Columbia University studied rats inside residential buildings in New York and found that they're even grosser than we thought. Their research confirmed that urban rats carried 15 pathogens and 18 viruses that had never been seen before in the city. I went to Chinatown in Manhattan with Bobby to see what's enabling these critters to live their best rat life.
I look for what I call, conducive conditions. I mean, just look at the gutter. Especially by 5, 6 o'clock, this gutter is a complete buffet. Here's a bag of food trash. Where'd it come from? Who knows? Now you can see this litter basket is it's a simple ladder, right up, this in, and then out. And then a nice rat cave.
So Bobby, what else helps them?
Trains, planes, automobiles, sewer lines, electrical lines, you name it, and this animal's usually taking advantage of it. Any crack or crevice that is a half an inch in height and width is easy opportunity for the rat to dark into. Let's not get run over. You'll notice here this big, giant gap below this door. A rat would not even have to duck to get into whatever's on the other side of that warm door. It's as simple as putting in a rat strip at the base of a door, which costs all of $85. So it'd be silly not to do that. You know, the word rodent means to gnaw. So anything that's linear, like a wire on an airplane, or a wire on a subway, or the wire that's in your own home, they're going to gnaw on that. And that's a problem.
It's actually a really big problem. Every year in the US, it's estimated that rats cause $19 billion worth of damage.
So how much of our behavior contributes to the success of a city rat? It's a lot.
The amount of solid waste humans generate every year has been steadily rising for decades. Our behavior is one of the biggest reasons rats prosper in cities. If something as simple as installing a door strip can help keep rats in check, then why do we spend our time making viral videos about how disgusting they are, instead of fixing the problem?
We can be really lazy, and we don't think through things. There's lots of things we can do on a daily basis within a city that would deny the rat its existence. So I'm just one person out of, say, 8 to 10 million New Yorkers. What can I do? It's actually pretty simple. Everybody generates somewhere between 4 and 6 pounds of trash every 24 hours. Be a smart mammal. Whatever you do with your trash, ask yourself, can the rats get to it?
The city's helping out too. Mayor Bill de Blasio announced a $32 million plan last year that would introduce new rat-proof trash cans. So, no more wire basket rat ladders. And there'd be better trash management and pickup as well.
We tend to take care of pests after they become a problem. In other words, we let them get established, and then we hire exterminators, or we go out, we buy some traps. All of that is after the fact. Instead of doing it proactively, I don't know, maybe we should call ourselves Homo reactus.
So, is this a hopeless fight? Should we just all lay down in the trash-filled gutter and give up?
It is not true that you can never get rid of rats. That's not true. You know, what is true is they can be managed through human behavior. This species is very industrious, hardworking, if you will. You know, they have the ability to adapt to environmental conditions that can be pretty extreme, but they're overpopulated in many cases because human beings make it so good for them, quite frankly. So in many ways, will the rat maybe outlive us? I'm going to think it will. I'm going to think it will.